Howdy, Possum Patty here, and oh, what a busy day. Yes, this morning was the coronation for King Charles. Long live the king. And it is International Herb Day. Happy herbs. And I did go out in the garden and do just a little tiny bit of work. And this evening it is the Kentucky Derby. What a busy day. But let's do some spring journaling. Come on along. I have been doing some work in my little golden book, Spring Journal. It's starting to get chunky, probably from all these pom-poms in here. But you know, you gotta have pom-poms. So when you saw me last, I was working on a mod groovy page for my Happy Mail from Crafter Deidra. This is what she sent me. And then, you know, she sent me stickers and some fun stuff. So I decided to make a groovy mod background page. So I just drew this and then colored it in with markers. And I talked about making a squirrel with a tail that was all flowers. So after I outlined all the... Oh, I missed a spot right there. I was working on this before, yeah. And, oh, this is good. This is serendipity, so I can show you. So it doesn't make a whole lot of difference, but this line, it looks kind of gray, and that line looks black and shiny, and that looks kind of dull. That's because I went over, I thought, all the lines with black glaze pen, which is dimensional and dries shiny. All right. So I might find some more lines I need to do. But, you know, just point them out if you see one. And then after I went over all the lines with this pen, where'd I put the top? There it is. I got out my little container of leftovers. Now, when I do die cutting, especially flowers and stuff, I like to make extra. A lot of these are cut from packaging, so I can use them in my junk journals, my true junk journals. But I always throw in a couple of extra flowers. And then sometimes, you know, if I'm die cutting a larger die, but there's like room around the edge for smaller things, I keep a couple, just back down this way, I keep a couple little flower dies over there by the Big Shot machine, so I can just throw on a couple of flower dies around the larger die, and that way, you know, just use up the paper as much as I could, so I can just throw it out after. So there's like nothing left, really. So I just layered them up, and this one's got like a felt on it. I thought I'd put that in there, a little extra texture. And of course I had to put a little tiny bit of bling bling in the center. Little tiny ones, tiny, tiny, tiny. So this is a pocket. Oh, and then what I did, her letter was colored on the front, just like this, yellows and reds and oranges. And the envelope had a lot of these groovy stickers on it. So I cut all the stickers off the envelope, and I wanted to continue on the back what she had done on the front. And I wasn't quite sure what she had used to color in the front. So I was looking around in the closet. I went into the drawer marked crayons. And I said, oh, what's in that bag? This is a really nice Vera Bradley bag that I got at the flea market, so I didn't pay much for it. I'm like, oh, distress crayons. I remember these. I don't think I've used these for a really long time. Of course, they're not going to go bad. I don't think they're going to go bad. So I picked up the red and the orange and the yellow, and they're a crayon, but I guess they're water soluble. I guess. It's been so long since I used them. So I colored them on the paper, and then I put some water on there, trying to make it look like the cover. And then I started gluing on, well, these three were from the envelope. That was one of the stickers she sent me. And then I did the same thing on the inside. Love bug, and that's so cute. I did it. I made one over here. Not as cute as that one, but you know, it'll do. And I added a couple down here with the stickers that she gave me. So I just continued what she did from the cover on the back and on the inside. That's because I just needed a place to put all the beautiful stickers that were on the envelope. I didn't want to throw the envelope out with those great stickers on it. And Groovy, thank you so much, Deidra. I will link her channel below. That goes right in there. Now, isn't that fun? Now, this is a super fun page, isn't it? Super, super fun. The other Happy Mail that I got, I was going to do it on the blue page because blue is Sharon's favorite color. And I need to make a pocket for the thank you card that I got from Sharon. And then decorate the page. She did send me a few things. I might save those. But I can put this flower on here. Oh, she sent me a light bulb. Beautiful flowers inside. And I want to make a pocket. Oops. So you know the journal's getting chunky when it gets rounded like this. Everything starts sliding around. Oh, she sent me these stickers. And I'll tell you, I love the cupcakes. Whoops. I love the cupcakes. And the little thank yous with the flowers on them. They're so wonderful. And this one's got little characters of little bunnies. Another little bunny there. Oh, this was a woodland with a mushroom. Oh, that's adorable, Sharon. But I tell you, the first one that caught my eye was this deer. Oh, that one's cute too. Oh, they're all cute. But the first one that caught my eye was this deer. And I'm like, oh, I wanted to make a deer page anyway, because the deer have been coming to the possum cam, my wildlife nighttime camera. And I have this Crafter Square crafting paper pad. And I did want to use this deer. I think I pulled one out. And then it got shifted all around the desk from here to there and everywhere. And I'm not exactly sure where it is right now. So I will use this one. Well, now he takes up the whole page. I could cut some of this out. Now this is very, very paper. It's not cardstock at all. It's just paper, paper, paper. So I was thinking about, see, I got this cardstock from the Harvest Meadow Fall Collection from Michaels. And these are the older hot buys. Now they call them limited time, something, limited offer, I forget, something like that. And I've got, it's getting to the end, look at that, getting to the end. But I do have a lot of fall paper. I do like brown and blue together. And I thought about maybe cutting him out and putting him on there and making the pocket that way. I can decorate it up a bit. And then I'm going to stick her card in there, maybe some of the goodies that she sent, or make a tag out of them. I could make a tag out of them. Okay, but first things first. Pocket first, I think. I think pocket first. I'm going to cut this down to size. It's funny, sometimes I do this. I just pick out the tiniest little detail and run with that as my design theme. And I don't think that's always the way you're supposed to do that. But that's what I do. Okay, now I want this to look a little bit more organic, so I'm going to make a bit of a rippy edge. I think I've used this paper in a couple of journals already. Oops. Oh, you know what? I didn't measure the deer. Okay, I'm holding him up to the light. I will just get him on that paper. Let me do that right now. Because I should have thought about that when I ripped off that edge. Yeah, no. Where's my good scissors? Oh, they're there. So I'm starting to do my outside activities. The last couple of days I've potted the plants for my hanging baskets. I think I mentioned that already. And now I'm doing my seeds. I got my seeds going on the deck. Bachelor buttons. They don't look like bachelor buttons to me, but we'll see. These are my little zinnias. These are for the butterflies. The butterflies love the zinnias. I got a couple trays of those just coming up. And not too many coming out of that one. I'm gonna have to give that one some water. These are the sunflowers. And I always give the seeds to the birds. And look, see, it comes up with the seed cap on it. Look at that. Isn't that cute? It's got a little seed cap on it. And what's this over here? Those are more bachelor buttons. And I was sorting out my seeds earlier, and these are my morning glories that I have to plant. I saved those from last year. And here I'm soaking my nasturtiums. They absorbed all the water already. So I'll probably plant those tomorrow. I cut out the deer and got them to fit just perfect on the pocket. And I was looking for some paper that matched this. So I went into my scrap pile. I've got a big bag of scraps here and some of the cut aparts. And just threw the whole thing on the floor. I took out these flowers because I thought the flowers could be the foreground, and this is like a fawn, baby deer's pattern. That's going to be the middle ground. And this is a junk journal, so you got to have junk. So this is a Cabela's flyer. And I was either going to use this one or this one. I picked this one because it's got the sunrise coming up. I love the colors, and look how perfect it all goes together. Nothing has to match, but I mean, the scene goes together. And look, I can put the deer right there. And now I'm cutting out the little mushrooms that were on the page. I don't think I'll cut these out, though. That might be a little hard to do, that very thin stem there. So I don't know. Oh, here's another mushroom. So I like this because when I got up this morning and the sun was coming through the trees, and we're still just getting our green now. I wish I got to spend more time with my grandmother, who was the artist, because she could have taught me a lot of things. One thing I do remember her saying was that in the spring, the woods, if you look at the green of the woods in the spring, it has a lot of yellow in it. So that's kind of like a nature observation and an art observation. So if you're painting spring woods in the spring, you have to make sure you have a lot of yellow undertones. These almost match too well. They almost kind of disappear, don't they? All right, let me see if I could get some glue out of this bottle. I don't like when it gets so low. You gotta squeeze really hard to get it out. Not good for people with the arthritis. Well, I didn't get this page finished yesterday. I didn't get it posted last night. Yeah, this is a new day. So hopefully I can get this done. move on to the next project. And I did walk up to get the mail. See, with this nice weather, I love to take breaks and go outside. Okay, this is thin paper. Good for collaging, but you got to be careful. I saved a bunch of seeds from last year's flowers, and I'm going to plant some morning glories, and I've got my nasturtiums soaking. I had a really beautiful bed of nasturtiums last year. Put them a little bit at an angle, why not, right? Why not? And some mushrooms. There's one. Here's the other one. I put the lid on the glue so I don't lose that. All right, and where's the journal? Okay. I'm going to glue this in, and then, let's see. Oh, I wanted to put that, I wanted to put the, oh, here it is, that little thank you with the deer on it. That was the whole point of doing the deer, right? Put that right there. Okay. I like to use the beacon glue if it's a pocket or a flip or tuck. Something that's going to move or get used, things put in and out, that kind of a thing. Phew, stinks though. All right, so my deer's going here. Covered up. I know Sharon likes her critters, so I think she'll like this. Oops. Oh, the antlers didn't go down. This little deer page here. I'm just going to put some glue on the background. Stick the antler down. They're just too delicate. Clips. We need clips. The colors are a little fall-like, but that's okay. We've got daisies here. We got daisies. All right. Now, in the pocket, I'm going to put her card. Making sure it fits. Perfect, perfect. And what about the flower? Well, you know, I can use the flower on another page, right? I can use the flower on a, but this was blue, so I was thinking that, but that's not going to work. Okay, well, I'm going to use the flower on another page. I'm going to put that together over here in my die cut drawer that's right next to me, and I still have, I've got these little dots here, And I've got this really pretty blue. Okay, these will go on another page. Definitely go on another page. All right, well, my page is almost dry. A little sticky there where I put the glue stick, so I might have to leave the book open a little bit. But there she is, Sharon. I hope you like your page. I know you love your critters. I've got your thank you card in there. I'll save the stickers for another project. I got one right there. And Crafter Deidra. What a contrast. I just thought about that. Wow. Neon, groovy, crazy page. And then these beautiful, almost autumn-like golds and tans and browns. This is bothering me. That little piece sticking up is bothering me. I don't know why. Now, does that bother you? To have the edge of something sticking up? Yes, quite the contrast there. From here to here. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, well, thanks for coming along today. And I just want to wish everybody happy junk journaling. Bye-bye.